Hi, welcome back to the Luis Hunting Podcast. This is Levi.
This is Wes.
And this week, it is our 100th episode.
Dude, it's crazy.
Dude.
It's been a wild ride.
Does it even feel like 100 episodes to you?
Not really.
God.
Kind of feels, I don't know, like 50, I guess. I don't know. Just so used to doing it every week now.
Yeah, it just kind of became a part of our lives. Like, it's just, this is what we do now. Yeah, I to reflect back on where we started with that, what was that one podcast equipment called?
I don't know, but it was I think I paid $115 for it.
We can only like that.
We can only record an hour. So
yeah.
we tried to rush through everything real quick, and sound quality was not great.
Sound quality was terrible.
And so nervous.
Yeah, I was extremely nervous the entire time.
Yeah, until like episode, I don't know, maybe 10. You kind of get the jitters and kind of the feel of, talking into a microphone and having headphones on.
Right, and I feel like, I feel like I wanted to learn about, when we very first started this, I knew that it was part of this was for us to learn more.
Yep.
I mean, we were already decent hunters.
Yep.
Now I feel like, progressing through, we've talked to so many people and we've learned so many things.
Yeah.
And I mean, so I guess when we where was I trying to go with that? I had a thing in my head when we were driving back from Chances earlier.
And you lost it.
And I lost it.
That sucks.
Damn it. That does suck.
That sucks a lot.
But either way, where we were at, we had cheap equipment.
Yeah.
Basically, we were recording. I had to have my phone charged.
Yep. Had to have the head charged because it wasn't plugged in.
Had to have the head unit charged, and if it was plugged into the wall, you could hear the interference in the background.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dumb. And then toward the end, it started dying really quick too. And
yeah. And then, like you said, you'd only get an hour on it. Well, some of our episodes, you guys know that listen to us quite often, that we get 2 hours plus out of it sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Anywhere from 35 minutes to 2.5 hours. It's kind of the window. Depends who's all on, or what we're talking about.
What was that?
I don't know.
Take your breath away,
huh?
Yeah. Well, then we had that 4-hour one, but that one's just gonna stay in the.
Well, it's already gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
You deleted it. Good idea.
Yeah,
just in case.
Well, that and the SD card ran out of room.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there was just some things said on there that we didn't really appreciate.
It sucked. Because there was actually some really, really good points in that one.
Yeah. That was probably, so that's the only one that we've never published.
Yeah. I mean, we don't edit anything.
No.
Put it out.
We're raw dogging it.
No.
Like I do right now.
And obviously, this episode 100, so we are recording now.
Yeah, now we're going to probably end up posting on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's so we're changing it. We're changing the journey.
It's time.
Okay, so now that's where we're at. We are at the point where, hunting level has increased tenfold.
Yep.
I've become a better waterfowl hunter. I've become a better even squirrel hunting.
Yeah, I definitely, my bow hunting has gone up dramatically.
Same with turkey hunting.
Oh yeah, turkey hunting mainly.
I feel like doing this has made me want to strive to
be better.
Yes, it has made me want to do the things that I see people do online.
Yeah.
The what's his name? Bow Hunter, Beau or something like that. Bow Hunter. I think his name is Bo.
Oh, okay.
He's got curly hair.
Oh yeah.
Can do crazy shit with the turkey call.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched that guy. I'm like, I need to. This is the level that I need to get to.
Yep. With
my calling, and I may never even get there.
Well, yeah, because he was down at the NWTF when we were down there listening to him call that.
Dude, he did a goose call with a freaking turkey call.
Dude, he was ridiculous.
I seen that. And I'm like, no, there is not a chance you just did what I think you just did.
Huh. That was pretty interesting.
It was very interesting. So but either way, it has made me want to get better at doing everything.
Yeah.
Not just for myself. A lot of it is for myself.
Oh yeah.
But the other part is I want you guys to actually be able to sit down and learn from us.
A little bit of something.
Whether whether it be, I don't know, just learning how a food plot goes in, how a scrape gets done, how a rub gets done.
Yep.
You know, that's what we were after today.
Yep.
You know, you and I went out and we're getting ready. I know it's a little early. You said it's early.
A little early, but we went out and get some rubs established today for bow hunting.
Yeah, in youth season. I want to
yeah.
get my daughter what we call Bullwinkle.
Oh.
My dad actually named him that.
Oh, no kidding.
Mhm.
I was kind of wondering where that. I never knew. I thought you just came up with it.
No, he looks like Bullwinkle. If you look up a picture of Bullwinkle, you know he's got the
I suppose.
you know, his moose antlers come way out, but they're not like big paddles.
Yeah.
Looks like Bullwinkle.
I guess I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. That's where it came from. So yeah,
pretty cool.
hopefully get Lillian on that deer. If not, like I was telling him on the way back, what I ended up wanting to do is just if something nice walks out.
Yeah. Good 120, even 100-inch nice old.
Yeah. Like this little guy. This little guy right here up behind me.
Just something.
Thump it.
Oh yeah.
I don't even care.
She's gonna freaking melt down either way.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, so I have her the first weekend. I don't know if anybody that knows this and that listens. I know some people do, but I have split custody with my daughter. I got 50-50, so I will have her. I don't have her this weekend, but I will have her. When this podcast drops, I have her that weekend.
Yep. So
it goes like that. And not to get too personal, but I will have her the opening weekend of youth season, then throughout that week. And
that closing weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I can talk to her mom. We get along really well.
Yep.
And I can say, hey, do you care if I take her out? I just really want to get her a deer. You know, we passed up a few of them and this and that.
Yep.
And if a buck never comes around, well, she can still shoot a doe.
Yeah, flip a nice doe.
Yeah, I'm
either
totally
way
okay with that.
Just get one under the belt.
Yeah, so we did start a little early with doing everything.
Probably two weeks or so, but
what's 2 weeks?
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, what is 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I mean, who has the time scale like? Well, you're 2 weeks early on the chart here.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
you're not going to shoot a deer.
Yeah, no, like I said, just to get them established, get the scent out there, which trying to raise scent this year, so hopefully we can do something with that.
Yeah, you're using raised hunting.
Raised
hunting scents. So what'd you get? You got what kind of scent?
Oh, I should have brought it down. It's the
forehead, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a forehead. Yeah, it's a foreheaded spit glands.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so that's just them marking their territory?
Yeah, that's kind of marking their territory, getting rub started for like rub for like a community. So they know what's in the area, and then, you know, I'll get them hot and heavy during the rut to kind of be like, hey, this is my territory now. So it's going to draw other bucks in the mark and be like, no, this is my territory. So
right.
That's the way I understand it, and it makes sense.
So Wesley here does not like cameras, and you know what?
By now.
And you know what? I kind of agree. I do agree. I 110%. I'm like, okay, yep, I agree. I think it kind of takes away the fun of not knowing.
Yeah. And it doesn't make me want to hunt a certain deer.
Right. For me, I just want to know the deer are there.
Yeah.
I don't even care what it is. Like, it's cool if a buck comes by, but
yeah, but you're not a bow hunter either. That's where when I started using cameras, that's what it was. She was like, I just want to know what's out here. And then I started seeing nice deer. It's like, oh, I'm going to pass him and shoot this one. You know, and the bigger ones, I'm going to definitely pass this one now. And this one's going to be my target buck. And it just, I know we talked about it many times, but it just makes me enjoy the out of it.
Right. Yeah. And, you know, when we get to the where we're going part of this conversation, we'll talk about what I may end up doing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's not set in stone.
Yeah.
But I feel like we just brushed over where we were at.
Yeah.
I feel like we completely just ran past that and just kind of got off and just went right to where we're at now.
Yeah.
I want to kind of go back and reflect on our episodes, a couple of them, not too many of them.
Yeah, a few.
You know, like going back to Jesse's Meats.
Dude, that seemed like, looking back on it now, that we're actually at 100. Doesn't seem like it when we first said it, but like, that almost seems like a lifetime ago already.
Yeah.
He was, what, I guess Was he our first guest?
Yeah.
Or second?
He was our first, and I
Or
think
was
Steph was our second.
Yeah, one of the two. They were right there.
Yeah. So, man, we have come a long ways.
Yeah.
You know, and that was 2 years ago. So I believe it's
Wild.
August 13th.
August 13th, yep.
That is going to be our 2-year mark.
Look at that.
So that's the next episode is our 2-year mark.
But I know we never, I'll bring it up, even though we said we weren't. There was, I know one point, since we're kind of going through the process here, we talked before, was it last fall? Neither of us said it to each other, but there was one point where we both were kind of didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, oh yeah, there was definitely
there was a low point. It's like, man, this is too hard. Like the grind, just trying to get content and stuff like that. Like it was hard, and both of us are stubborn and didn't want to tell each other until it got brought up. I don't remember how it got brought up, but at one point
I said it.
Yeah,
I think we were sitting here, just me and you together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I was this close to just giving up.
and I said the same thing. It's like I didn't want to tell you. Like I was done for like 2 months. Like I just didn't want to do it anymore.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we have so much community support now.
Yeah.
That I feel like we would be failing everybody.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
In the surrounding
Because we got guys that work to listen to us religiously on Mondays.
Yeah. I've got people that I know of that.
Yeah.
4 a.m. when the podcast drops.
And that's why we started doing it, because that's when they started work.
Yeah. So I feel like if we gave up now, we'd be taking a piece away from them.
Yeah, I mean
and it might be only a couple hundred people,
but we kind of become part of their lives and not like knowing it. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean,
Part of the routine.
Well, when we went up to Prairie du Chien that time, we went to scout up in Minnesota, and we stopped into Cabela's and we ran into Randy Christensen.
Yeah. Yep.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, I've heard of you guys." He goes, "My coworker here listens to you."
Yeah.
And we're in Prairie du Chien, and this was like what?
The year after we started.
That was in the first year, wasn't it?
No, because it would have been right at our 1 year mark, I think.
Would it have been? Because that was in
Year and a half.
That would have been.
We went to Minnesota. Not last year, but the year before.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. It's because we had this head. Because I forget where I was at. Had something going on. I had to stop at home. You were already doing the podcast with him. I stopped in for like 2 seconds to say hi.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So,
But yeah, for him to, and that was when we very first started. Now I'm going around places and I've got people, that I'll just start talking and I heard you got a podcast. Somebody else will tell them. Oh, I heard you got a
friend of a friend.
Yeah, I heard you got a podcast. Yeah, what's it called? Here, this is what it is. Oh, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
It actually made me feel pretty good. I heard that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool getting to be recognized with Luis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice that when other people are talking that are not hunters. That was another thing.
Yeah.
We're getting people that are not hunters that are just laughing at our stupidity.
Yeah.
And I know that we're very, I don't want to say unprofessional, but unconventional.
Yeah.
When it comes to the podcast world.
Yeah.
We cuss, we drink.
Whatever.
Well, I drink.
Yeah.
We
go on stupid tangents, make fun of each other, give each other shit.
Yeah, and I think it's actually made our friendship a lot stronger too.
Oh, 100%.
It sucks that you work. It sucks that you work the shift that you have to work.
Yeah.
And that sometimes it bugs me because then we're stuck doing these every Sunday rather than like, we can do this
on a Friday
Tuesday.
night. Yeah.
Sometimes that does bug me, but
it does me too because it's cutting in, family time.
Your family time, yeah.
Yep.
And I know it's only an hour or two, but an hour or two of family time matters.
Yeah, and sometimes it's longer than that, especially if we have guests coming in the studio.
And
like if
talk.
Yeah, we'll sit here and talk beforehand, or if like Joey comes over, he's brought us food, so we cook the food up, and we'll do an hour and a half podcast, and then he'll spend 3.5, 4 hours here just bullshitting and eating.
Yeah, and I know Jill sits there and a lot of times will talk too.
Yeah.
With us, but at the same time, it's different having
a
stranger. Well, Joey's not a stranger.
No,
neither is Tyler. But it's different having somebody in the home.
Yeah.
Like even me being here.
Yeah. Your family anyway.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I know that I'm family, but it's still the fact that
you
want to sit there with your wife and child and not have me sitting in the room, even though I'm quiet. I'm not. But even though like I could be just sitting there quietly on my phone, it's not the same.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So sometimes I feel like, we're definitely cutting into that. I know we cut into it with Lillian a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's been down here coloring, or she's fallen asleep on the couch before we went along, or
yeah.
on school night or something,
Yeah, she'll come and sit in with us.
Yeah, she's part of the podcast now.
Yeah.
I know everybody's heard her at least a couple times giggling.
Yeah, she's
which I think is kind of neat.
Yeah, people know.
Oh yeah, I like it.
So, and then to go back to talking about the episodes though, and not just family time. One of my, so we've done this segment on the podcast before, but I really want to talk about this right now.
Yeah.
Because it's one that I suggest to everybody to listen to, and it may not be the best sound quality because we were laughing our asses off the entire time, and it was two great guys, and we've said it time and time again, but Chad and Jason, dude, the North Carolina Legends.
That's probably one of my favorites.
It was those guys. That was easily my favorite because, dude, we're down in Nashville.
Yeah.
We meet him in South Dakota. We bring him to Iowa. We were supposed to go to North Carolina. Ended up not being able to do that trip. So they come here. We have to get there. But then we all meet down in Nashville and just hung out. And it was just like hanging out with buddies from high school.
Yeah, that we've known them forever.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Dude, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to do it again in February.
Oh, absolutely.
It'll be a lot easier this time because we're staying there too. So.
Yeah, and we'll get to that too.
Yep, we're
later on in the episode. But yeah, that North Carolina Legends episode, man, I feel like a lot of people don't understand the relationship that we have with those guys, and I think
I'm sure there's people out there that do.
Yeah, probably. But I think for me, that's why it just makes it such a great episode, and one for me that I love to suggest to people because
it's a long one, and just the way they tell stories, like they remember every single detail, and you can tell they absolutely love turkey hunting and they respect the shit out of that animal.
So I was talking to Chad when I came back. I still want to get into making turkey calls and other calls and duck calls and stuff. I want to start doing that. I got to buy a wood lathe, and life just comes at you left and right. Sometimes you just can't do that. It's that kind of things.
Takes time.
Yeah, I got a drill press though, so I'm
getting
one step ahead. But either way, I was talking to him, and we were talking about hunters and what makes you a hunter. Are you just a go out, point, shoot, and kill something, or are you a true conservationist? Because there's a difference. You have a hunter and you have a conservationist. Yeah. And a conservationist can also be a hunter during the hunting season. Yeah. But for you to be a true woodsmanship conservationist, you need to be out there proactively.
Yeah. And we
trying to make these animals survive.
Yeah, and we get it. I mean, sometimes there's guys that absolutely love what we're talking about, or just hunting in general. And sometimes there's guys out there that work their ass off, got a family life, and they can only go out maybe say bow hunting. Maybe they can only go out one weekend.
Right. But I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about the guys that do have the time.
Right.
That just don't want to put in the work.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Billy Bob down the road will do it because he does it every year.
Right.
Why don't you go out there and help him?
Yeah. Make connections, learn.
Yes, learn, be with that guy, and that was his point. Because then he said to me, he goes, "What do you do in the off season? Doing this podcast. This is a part of conservation in my mind.
Oh, 100%.
Because we are actively out there telling people, hey, this is what you can do. This is here's where you can go.
Yeah,
hey,
trying to learn so we can give some kind of, even if just one piece of advice per episode, every other episode, if you can pick something out of it. I never thought about it that way.
If you can just pick a piece out of it and you learn something that day, that's a part of it. And I told him, I was like, I did the podcast, and I said I work with the DNR once in a while, trying to get out there and help them with waterfowl down in the Green Island and stuff. But a lot of times they don't really need your help with that type of stuff. I tried to do the goose banding this year. Didn't get it in time. Yeah. I ended up, I don't remember what I was doing, but it was in July when they were doing it. I did message a guy, and he never got back to me.
Yeah. And I like going out, trying to help Steph with her stuff too, trying to get women in, teaching them, or little kids or whatever.
But I'm talking about, not even just that too. You know, are you out there putting food plots in?
Right.
Are you out there planting CRP fields? Are you
Yeah.
out there planting trees for habitat?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of it that goes into
There's
it
a lot.
that people don't even think about.
I mean, there's literally people that have full-time jobs doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of land management companies out there,
which is awesome.
You know, I get it. Either you have fuck you money, or
or you don't got time to do it, and you want it there, and you might as well, if you don't have time to do it or you just don't know how, hire somebody that does. And then if you don't know how and you actually have the time to do it, hire somebody, you know, go out there with them.
Mm-hmm.
If they're willing to teach you.
Oh, I'm sure they're willing to teach you. You know, I feel like
have them help you out for a couple of years and be like, all right, here you go, you got it figured out, this is your land.
Yeah.
Or now you are taking this over.
Right. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the guys in that situation would be happy to help.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, hey, this is what you should do. This is how, like, to care. Once we get you established, like, this is what you need to do. I'm sure they do that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can get a land management guy on here, somebody that actually does it for a living.
I'd love that.
Because I think, well, Justin Nye kind of does that, doesn't he?
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So, you know, we can get down and dirty into it a little more.
Yeah. That dude's smart as shit.
Yeah.
Like, he is stupid smart.
Right, yeah.
Actually, bringing him up, just kind of getting all a tangent, not really a tangent, but he's probably one of the best outdoorsmen that I've met. Just knowledge-wise, that way, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Yeah, no, I also, like, what the hell was that one episode? I can't remember what it was. It was with the DNR. Was it a turkey? He was the head of the turkey conservation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's from the Des Moines area.
Yeah.
Yep. What was his name?
I don't remember.
I forgot about that podcast.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but we got to have him back on because he said he knows some whitetail stuff too for biology.
I want to get.
I'd like to have him back on for sure.
I want to get Ross Ellingston on.
Who's that?
He's the head guy for whitetail in our area. I don't know if he's in for all of Iowa, but I know he's for our area.
Like the region.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That'd be great.
Yeah, he'd be a really good guy to have on.
Yeah.
I know we've had some DNR on officers. I'm talking federal conservation officers.
Yep.
We had 2 of them on now, both of them in our area.
Yep.
Definitely learned quite a bit there.
Before, after, and during the podcast.
Yep, and I definitely know they will not talk about politics.
Nope, they can't.
Non-biased.
Yep, they have to be non-biased.
Which that kind of struck me a little odd, but at the same time,
it makes sense.
Understand it.
Yeah.
You know, can't be a federal officer saying, "Oh, hey, I don't like this guy. Vote for this guy because he was going to do."
Right, because I'm sure there's a gray area there where you're trying to sway votes or anything, but something dumb like that. But
right, and I feel like most conservation officers didn't. You know, everybody's got good and everybody's got bad.
But that's literally any field you work in.
Right,
anywhere.
I've truly never really had too big of an issue.
I never have with any of them.
I've been checked a lot.
Oh yeah,
But I think that kind of it's getting to the point where, you know, oh, I know you now.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're going to be good.
But it's still got to check. You just look it up and like, oh yeah, you're good.
Or hey, what do you got? Like, I know I can trust you. And
yeah,
it's kind of one of those things.
They show up and they're not on edge because they don't know, like, oh, this guy's going to be a dick or whatever. But
yeah,
roll up and end up having a conversation with them.
Yeah, and luckily, knock on wood, I have yet to have a ticket.
I haven't either.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times when I forget things and I'm
sure.
Like, oh, shit.
I was just gonna say that. Like, I don't care. You can be the best hunter in the world, whether you admit it or not, or you just don't know it. Every hunter has broke a game law. They just
okay.
You know what I mean?
We were talking to that Matt with We Do Outdoors, or We Do What I Do Outdoors.
Yep.
So we're talking to Matt, and he's talking about how they went out and he videoed for him because he's a videographer, right? Isn't that how you say that?
Yeah.
So he goes out with no. He went out with a game warden to film a hunt.
Yeah.
Him and a couple other DNR officers. So they go out there and they film this hunt, and then they had to go through and they had to fine tooth comb
just to make sure.
And they found 7 different things that was illegal.
Yeah, just little stuff, even the game warden looked over like that.
Whether it's loading your gun up, so in Pennsylvania, you can't load your gun up and set it up against your truck.
Yeah,
It's
your front
illegal.
tire. Yeah.
They did that. That was like the first thing he did. Not even thinking about it,
No.
which is the dumbest law if you ask me.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff like that. Like even since we're kind of on it, I know up in Michigan there for a while, it was illegal to hunt out of a tree, and you couldn't hunt.
That is the wildest statement.
couldn't bow hunt out of a tree. Couldn't hunt on Sundays. Yeah, there's a bunch of other little stupid stuff like that. I mean, there's kind of bring him up. Ted Nugent, he did away with he got a lot of those laws, stupid little laws like that, taken away.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's very good.
yeah. But it's little stuff like that. I mean, whether you know it or not, every hunter has broke a game law. I know I have.
Mhm.
I'll admit it. I don't know what they are, but I guarantee I've done it.
I know one.
Anyway.
It's in a previous episode.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it because you guys have all heard it.
Yeah, but no, yeah,
And you
little
kind of
shit like that.
got reamed on that for a little bit.
Yeah, or even crossing the fence to get on, to make it easier, crossing the fence to get on somebody else's property to get back on the property you were. We've all done it.
I don't think I've ever actually crossed into a property I couldn't
No.
have.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
Not saying we have. Just
Yeah.
people have done it.
Corner crossing is what they call that.
Yeah, that's not huge around here,
But it's a thing, and
It's a
I
thing.
don't think I've actually ever done that before.
yeah. Well, corner crossing for going on the public.
Right.
The western.
Right, I understand that, but I'm just saying I don't think like even here, like to get around a brush pile, it would be easier to go over
Yeah.
there. Like
I'll admit it. I've done it. There's big ass tree down bluff. There was a tree down on the fence, and to get around the bluff, instead of going like straight up and down, it was like 10 foot. Went around the tree, got back on the lane.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if you would want to really consider that a big issue.
No, but that's still trespassing.
Mhm.
I was a little kid. I was excited. Why not?
Right.
And I freaking lived out in that farm for, I think we lived out there 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I guess.
and I knew the guy that freaking owned the land.
Yeah, but still, it's one of those things. He didn't have permission,
Right.
whether he cared or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
it is what it is.
So I guess to progress through this
Yeah.
podcast, though, we were talking about where we were at. Where were we at? Where were we at with where we were at?
Yeah. I guess just progressing through.
Oh no, we were talking about what we're doing with like the Lillian's hunting and whatnot.
Yeah. Where were we on that? Oh, doing the rubs and stuff, getting ready, because that's something I've never done. I've never done it. I mean, been watching some videos on how to do it, and I think that's going to be make a better hunter out of me, Lillian, you this year. It's a different experience.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
and making that rub line, and then once it gets closer, start making a scrape line and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
right. And I don't even know if it's going to work out that well for youth season.
It might. I mean, there's still going to be.
I think youth season's more of a hunt on a food plot area.
Yeah, or pass through, which
That's what we're on.
yeah, you're on a pass through. There's water, food, good cover. I mean,
Yeah, it goes. We'll just put it this way, to not put out where we're at, because the people that know where we're at are going to know exactly what we're talking about. There's CRP with timber, and then there's just this little corner pocket.
Yep.
And then there's water, and then there's corn.
Yep. And then private on the other side.
And then they pretty much are stuck with going to the water and the corn
Yep.
on that property.
Yep.
And not, because there's nothing the other way.
No, it's
for
good cover right
ways.
there.
Great cover.
They
Don't
can
have
see.
Don't have to cross a road. They can
Yep.
see forever away.
Yep.
There's pines right there that they can
Mhm.
bed in. It's a pretty good area.
Yeah.
I feel pretty confident.
I do too. Like
They've got really easy routes through there. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
good bedding areas.
Yeah, I think that's going to end up being a good spot.
Yep, I can't wait for that phone call.
Yeah. I know.
Whether it's a freaking dinker of a doe or a monster buck, I cannot wait to get that phone call or just see pictures.
Oh, you're gonna get a phone call. You're dragging it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do. I'm gonna fly out there. But
Yeah. No, I think that's a good corridor to be in, though, and I
I
think
agree.
so.
That kind of gets to where we want to be.
Okay,
In a way.
here we are. Okay, real quick, we're here now. We're doing the video. We're gonna start doing YouTube.
Yeah.
So now we want to talk about where we're going to be. We're gonna talk about our future.
Future plans that we would like to happen.
We definitely want we need a new computer, need an actual camera, or figure out how to upload from the phone
Right.
to the computer.
Mic stands.
Mic stands. And you know, this is just like some
Little stuff.
little things that we need to do for the podcast to make it slightly better. So that way we're not sitting here doing this, and
Yeah,
we can have a nice
the boom sticks where you kind of sit back, chill, and bring it to your mouth
and relax.
Yeah.
You know, make it more comfortable for our guests and ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, this
More
doesn't
so.
bother me.
Yeah, it's more so for the guests because sometimes they get leaning back like this, and you guys can hear it.
It's like, hey,
Get up there.
get up there.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think yes. Oh, and then I don't even know if I should say this, but I'm gonna anyways. I think we talked about it in the last podcast. We're gonna get a website.
Yeah.
We're gonna build the website, putting all of our links to our Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, iHeart, Amazon, and Apple, and we'll have all those links on there.
Yep.
And then we will also have a link to Long Branch Game Calls.
Yep.
And then you can go on there and you can buy their calls from our website.
Oh.
You know, just helping a guy out.
Speaking of which.
Oh yeah, show him
Okay.
that. Give him a blip. Give him a blip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go out and get you one.
Yeah. That's I'm excited for that this year.
Yeah.
And it's adjustable too. It's got the pulls off and it's got adjustable rate on it. So you can go from a young buck to a obviously mature buck, and it's got the weights and everything too.
Okay, so you know how I'm a hater
Mm-hmm.
on leased properties.
Yeah, both are.
Absolute hater. But we may have an opportunity
We're gonna try to.
not lease it because it's useless land anyways.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with it other than run a cow on it.
Bluff and maybe 1-2 spots for a food plot.
Yeah, and might just give him some money just because we're using his land.
Yeah.
We're not gonna not let people. You know, we're not gonna say, "Hey, this is our hunting land now."
Right.
You know, everybody stay out, but it's more or less just giving him some money for the use of his land.
Yep.
And it's something we're not going to go full bore into what we're going to do there.
No.
Because
we don't know. It's up in the air.
I messaged him and stuff, and we talked a little bit, and I'm like, well, we just need to talk in person to figure out what we're going to do.
That's more of an in-person, not a phone call or text.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I'm like, this is not over text.
Yeah.
But either way, I know we said that we weren't going to get too deep into that, but I do want to talk about some of our goals in the future. I am calling a company today. It is the Whitetail Warrior Project. I'm going to be calling their president, and hopefully we can get him on here. But I, as a veteran, can hunt with them.
Mm-hmm.
I can be guided by them down south.
Right.
You know, they do hog hunts, turkey hunts, deer hunts, and I'm going to try to get waterfowl in there too if I can, if that's something that they're interested in.
Right.
But as a veteran, I can do that, and then also I can potentially guide for them someday.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, and that's kind of a goal, is just to be able to do that in our lives.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, someday, you know, whether we're helping a friend out with a little money, even though he doesn't care if we put a food plot up there or something like that. But, you know, maybe get some land and, okay, here, this is what I got.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. That's kind of that'd be my long-term goal, even if it takes me till I'm 70 freaking years old, is to own like 150, 200 acres. And I would love to have, like, get a hold of, like, excuse me, like I would say, do like a Make-A-Wish hunt every year, or get like wounded warriors or disabled people to come out and just make it accessible for them if it's just what they want to shoot a squirrel. Just get somebody out that would never ever have that opportunity
without the help of us.
Yeah, just get somebody out and make their dream come true. That is my dream as a hunter, is to own land, to be able to do that.
Right. Yeah.
I've been wanting to do that since I was like 10 years old. I don't know why that's always been my passion, to get somebody out, because I've always had the opportunity to do it, and I know there's people out there that don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
there are a lot of people out there that
you know,
don't.
whether it's getting that 150, 200 acres, or even less, even just like 90 or whatever. Make a trail side by side, or somebody's got one of those, sweet off-road wheelchairs, and get up to a blind, whether it be on the ground or like make a nice long ramp so they can get up in it or something. You know what I mean?
Just grab an arm and a leg. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, that just even if I'm only able to do that one time to make somebody's dream, dream, whatever,
life,
yeah.
Yeah,
if they want to do it and have never been able to do it.
Have that huge moment.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
So then, I was going to bring this up earlier. Okay. If we end up doing our idea, going in, doing some hogging, doing some food plotting, cutting a few trees down over the canopy, get some light in there, and we actually have a good zone for killing, I may buy a bow.
Damn right.
And sit in a stand and shoot a deer.
I will go out if we can make that happen.
Chances are very slim. Probably not going to happen.
But if they do, I will not bow hunt that year. We will set two hang-on stand, or I'll set a hang-on stand above you, film it, and call for you. Like, I will not bow hunt that year.
I do that.
Like, we'll go out there and let it sit, prime time rut, go out there. And how you got me hooked on duck hunting, that's how you're going to get hooked on bow hunting.
But I don't really like eating deer that much. I was kind of talking about that the
other
day.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Really?
It's not my least favorite.
Sure.
But honestly, at this point, I think I'd just rather eat duck and goose.
Sure.
People think I'm disgusting for saying that.
I like them both. But I think they're both really good. That kind of gets into...
I eat the deer.
Right.
Because I do like it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is I'd rather eat other meat.
Sure.
Other game animals.
Or even if, there's people out there that love the deer hunt. They don't really like the taste of it, so they don't eat it, which is really great too. There's guys out there who do that, which is good on them. They're actually getting out, they enjoy it, and they're actually feeding somebody else. That's a side of things nobody really talks about either too. As their hunters do feed the hungry.
Yeah, I know there's a organization called Hush.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of what it was. Yeah, people don't like the Hush.
I have no idea what it stands for.
I couldn't tell you.
But we shoot a big buck and it was, old and...
Yeah, here you go, turn into burger.
I know this is going to sound bad, but it's like our undesirable meat that we don't really want.
Right.
Like, we're all going to eat it if we have to, but yeah, we'll just
you can feed somebody else.
Take this one to Hush.
Yeah. I think you take it to Hush, and I think you got to pay the processing fee. They charge you $80. What you do?
Oh boy.
Yeah, $80. You're feeding, a family or a couple families out of that. But no, we're gonna get you. I'm gonna get you that, bud.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Man. I'm not really a bow hunter guy. I've shot bow. I mean, I enjoy shooting bow. It's just
you haven't had.
For me, it's the constant action.
Yeah. Yep. No, I get that. You haven't had the constant action of the rut.
Like, I'm like a 4-year-old,
Or yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I just see how you are in the marsh. And that's what kind of got me too. Like, you can. Everybody talks about you can bullshit until ducks come in.
You can fuck around.
Yeah, take a nap, make fun of each other.
As soon as you get up, take a piss, that's when the ducks come.
Yep.
You've been sitting there all day. You haven't moved a muscle. You've just been talking and hanging out and eating.
Or you go move decoys.
Eating pretzels and get up, go take a piss. God damn it.
Yeah.
And you watch all your buddies shoot all the ducks. And, well,
try.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to do a lot of this this year, probably. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Probably.
I'm definitely going to ramp it up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I'm going to ramp up my goose hunting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. bought a bunch of decoys this year.
And dove hunting. I want to do a little bit more dove hunting this year. It's fun.
It's alright.
Yeah. It's not like dove hunting. I definitely want to. I definitely didn't get out and do goose hunt last year. I definitely want to try it this year.
Dude, that right there is a whole different animal.
Oh, I bet. Well, literally.
Yeah, that was stupid. I meant hunting wise as a
Right.
different animal. You know, you're out there and there's this freaking turkey-sized bird flying at you.
Yeah.
And it honks.
Screaming at you.
Yeah, and it honks. And you shoot it, and if you fold a good one, and it just hits the ground with some force.
So they weigh what? I'm just guessing like 15 pounds, maybe more. I don't know.
Probably
Around 15, something
20,
like that.
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I
Big
think
dude.
so.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're the size of a turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, roughly.
Yeah.
But
It's not as fluffy.
they can fly better.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
No shit. Yeah. They migrate.
Yeah. The thing. Anyway.
No, I think they're relatively. You know, obviously they're birds, so their bones are hollow.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're relatively light.
Yeah.
I mean, not when you're carrying, your limit back.
I guess what is limit? 3?
Yeah, in the early season it's 2.
Oh, okay.
So this is Iowa, not Wisconsin, Illinois,
Right.
Missouri, Michigan, everywhere else, Lincoln, Nebraska,
Yeah. That's one. I guess that's
South
something.
Dakota, North Dakota.
Yeah.
Literally everywhere. Arkansas has a limit of 5.
Yeah. I actually was just gonna ask you this since we're on the subject. So we're gonna go Illinois, the duck hunt and goose hunt probably. I'm assuming.
Hell yeah.
So if their limit's different over there, and we come to the Iowa side, how's that limit play out?
So
Can you get in trouble crossing state line like that?
no.
Okay. As long as you got like the license.
You
saying
have
I
to
was
have a
over.
license, but you have to. So the way I understood, the way it's supposed to be, is if you leave the Iowa side
Mhm.
from the boat ramp and you go hunt the Illinois side, or vice versa, what I understood was you have to follow the rules of the boat ramp that you left.
Oh, okay. So if we went to say,
But you are hunting, so that's a tricky one.
yeah, I guess I could look it up. But
I never actually got a real true answer on it either, because
so-
I've asked this before.
yeah, it's kind of gray area.
Yeah, well, no, I asked you, like, where did you shoot this? And I think it's one of those things, like, where did you shoot this? Okay, you shot in the Illinois side. Show me, prove it.
Right. But if you put on, since Savannah or Galena's closest, you go to either one of those two, put in, and then you come back to Iowa.
You hunted Illinois.
You hunted Illinois, so it wouldn't be a problem. Okay. It's just crossing from Iowa to Illinois is kind of maybe a gray area.
Yeah,
vice versa.
it's not. It is and it's not.
Right.
Because, I mean, I hunt Illinois all the time
Yeah.
from the Iowa boat ramp.
Right.
I just go off of Iowa law.
Oh, okay. So you don't even shoot the Illinois limit.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I just don't.
Safer
I
that
just
way.
want to. Yeah, I don't want something stupid. I'm sure you can.
Right.
I'm actually 100% sure you can, but
Right.
I don't mess around.
Yeah.
I mean, I get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just better to just follow Iowa. Like, I follow the Illinois law when I'm in Illinois,
Right.
but I follow the limits. So I can't do that now. I don't. So you could shoot 3 pintail now in Iowa. I don't know if you can in Illinois.
Yeah. That's another thing that I know I need to get better at is identifying ducks. So I don't have to like rely on you, or if I go out with just Colton or somebody else, I don't have to rely on them. Hey, can I shoot this? Are we at our limit? Can I shoot this duck right now? Are they out of season, in season? I definitely need to. That's one thing I gotta get way better at.
Yeah, and that's one thing like a lot of people actually need to get better at. I'm not trying to be an asshole right
No,
now.
there's a lot of freaking birds out there, man.
Mhm.
Like there are.
Like that kingfisher we seen today.
I didn't even know we had kingfishers here.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Yeah, they're not a whole lot, but
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
I've actually seen them at my pond.
Oh, okay.
Because those are the long nosed,
Yeah.
long beaked.
They look like a torpedo
Yeah, pretty
in a
much.
way.
Yeah, watch
Fat
the poop too.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. That was a big poop.
Yeah, it was gross. But anyways, like that today, you're like, oh, what is that? And I was right there. I just spit it right out. Like, yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that's what that is.
Well, I've seen pictures, like I said, I didn't know we had them here. I had no idea. I thought they were further south, to be honest.
Yeah, and then like, what to help people out that are struggling with duck identification. Goose is a lot easier, but duck identification can be hard.
Sure.
Especially when they're zipping by at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Teal, other than a ruddy duck, are the smallest.
Right. And they sound like freaking F-16.
Yeah. They're beeping. They beep when they come in. What you'll hear, so that's how you identify by sound.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they do sound like jet engines.
That's awesome.
I love that sound.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear that in a couple weeks.
Anyway.
A month. Anyways, so then also I look for color.
Mm-hmm.
So they have green or blue wing teal.
Yep.
They all have green and blue accents on their wings. Well, not.
Yeah.
If you got a green wing, it's got a green accent that's shiny.
Yep.
If you got a blue wing, it's got a blue accent, not so shiny.
Sure.
And there's other markings, like you can look at the head.
Yeah.
You look at the color of like their chest.
And probably maybe the way they're, I guess, flying away or like cupping up, they probably do a little different. In a way.
Not necessarily.
Sure.
A lot of them cup up the same way, where they fold their wings like this.
Yep.
A lot of them fly like that.
Sure.
When they're coming into land, and then they all stick their feet out.
Yep.
To hit the water.
Yep.
And then come in for a nice soft landing.
Yep.
I've seen them come in fast.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool to see. They just come in at 100 miles an hour. Just.
Yeah, like that one flock we had come in that we didn't get one out of. When Tyson Drake came in. But anyway, is there you got any other aspirations that like hunts that you want to do since that you always thought about maybe doing but didn't either have the confidence or didn't have the drive to do since we started the podcast that you want to do now?
Like, what do you mean?
Like,
I guess I didn't understand that.
I guess like before we started the podcast, like podcasting in general, was there like hunts that you would want to do but you didn't have like the confidence to do it because you weren't like at the level we are now? You would feel more
in this area?
In the area or just like anywhere in general?
I guess I'll answer it in this area. Yes. When I first started duck hunting, I was all walk-in. I was 100% walking in to any hole that I can hoof to.
Right.
And then I'm like, you know what? Why don't I bought a kayak. I'm like, well, why don't I just take my kayak from now on? So it was a gray kayak. I ended up spray painting a bunch of stripes on it. A lot of them fell off.
Right.
I beat the shit out of that kayak.
Sure.
And oh man, did I put the freaking miles on that thing. I have drugged that thing through a lot of shit just to get to some water, and then once I get to the water, I just paddle out to where I'm gonna hunt.
That's cool. How was that shooting out of a kayak?
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very unstable.
Yeah.
What I do is I tuck myself into.
So you kind of like, so you're kind of anchored by the weeds and like kind of like laying back a little bit, maybe.
No, I basically sitting straight up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can get ones that have actual lines and stuff on them, but I was doing just fine without it. I just take the weeds and I break them over and leave them over top my head. I mean, I've killed ducks standing in the water. So,
so now you kind of want to get more big water hunting on a boat.
Yep. So
and stuff like that.
now that I got a boat, 2 boats, that's my thing. Yep, I'm be island hopping.
Sure.
I'm gonna. I've been checking out. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I say because if you want to be there, you're gonna be there.
Right.
I've been checking out the south side of the dam and the north side, all in Illinois.
Right.
There's a little bit of Iowa side that you can hunt north.
Sure.
It's the one thing that kind of sucks is the Iowa side doesn't really have a whole lot. And then there it is, because you got Green Island and Sebula, but I feel like just in this general location,
within like 30-mile radius maybe.
Yeah, north and south, it's mostly on the Illinois side.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I could be completely wrong.
No, I'm sure there's spots out there that just haven't found yet or something.
Yeah, and I've been exploring. I want to go so to get away from this area for waterfowl wise. I want to go do the snow goose. I want to go do
North Dakota.
North Dakota. I want to do Canada. I want to do all of that stuff. But but to stick in just Iowa alone, I want to go up all the way north,
Up by Marquette and stuff.
further.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get up by the border up there.
Yeah.
Remember seeing all that water up there?
Yeah, Marquette was really good, and then that last little town,
Lansing.
there you go.
Yeah, I want to go hunt that area.
There's
Yeah.
a lot more public land up there than you think.
Oh yeah,
A lot.
yes, and that's and then I want to get my Wisconsin license so that way I don't have to worry about just hunting the Iowa side.
Sure.
So I have Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. And I might even go up into Minnesota. I
Yeah.
know that I want to hunt from the top of the Mississippi all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I got to hook up for us in Wisconsin whenever you're ready to do that. Guy can work. Big
Alright.
hunter.
I'll go with him.
He's pretty good. Pretty good shit. I guess for me it would be do I want to go out west?
Oh yeah, I want to do that too.
Now that I'm way more comfortable with the bow and shooting way better than I ever have in my entire life, I want to go have an elk scream in my face.
Yeah, I would like that. I would definitely, that'd be something I'd want to do too.
Yeah.
I don't really, for me, you want to go shoot with a bow. I don't really care.
I do. I want to be up and close personal. Anybody can shoot anybody can shoot an elk with a rifle.
Can they?
Allegedly.
Can they?
If you can shoot, you should be able to do it.
Should. I think neither one of them is an easy feat.
Guns is way easier.
Yeah, a gun is way easier.
Way
but
easier, more ethical.
Oh, definitely more ethical.
But I'm obviously not gonna. I'm going to pay the money because I'm not gonna go out there blind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay the money, have it guided.
Pretty sure some of them you have to have a guide.
There are some spots you have to, but I'm definitely gonna get. I found a guide service in Wyoming. I forget how much private they have, but they mainly guide on public, and I would want to find a guide on public instead of private, just for the fact that on public land they can't tell you what you can and cannot shoot. Like say there's, just this massive elk come in that's just 450 inches, which is huge. Only you didn't pay enough you didn't pay enough, and this is no knock on them because they gotta make their money too because they're taking care of these animals and the land, which I get, but I definitely want to be guided on public.
Yeah.
And I maybe I'm wrong. I'm just kind of looking at from the outside in because I've never really talked to a guide. I feel like a guide on a public would be, I shouldn't say better, maybe better than guiding on public or private because they know where they're at them. More so at on private, maybe. I don't know. That's just me kind of looking at from the outside in, not ever talking to them.
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't.
do all the research on it.
I haven't either.
You know what I fucking forgot?
What did you forget?
My antelope freaking.
I forgot to put in for the mule deer too.
God damn it.
But we got points. We'll do it next year. It's just got to pay attention to the dates.
Mm-hmm. That sucks.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. We got to put in for South Dakota next year, or the year after, for turkey.
I don't.
It's not over the counter anymore.
I already got one.
Oh yeah, I mean I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we go out there, might as well shoot another one.
Duh. Yeah.
But no, that's kind of where I'm at. I definitely want to expand. I mean,
maybe I won't even get a tag. Maybe I'll just go hunt with you. Maybe I'll just call for you and videotape.
that's cool.
Maybe I'll just say, forget my gun and
No.
just take a side piece.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just in case.
Just in case.
You never know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, I want to get into big game,
mm-hmm.
bigger game,
Mm-hmm.
harder, get that experience.
I don't know. I think it'd be a good time, but I definitely
What's that?
I definitely want to stick around this area.
Yeah.
Just try to figure this area out better before I start going to other places.
Yeah. No, I get that. And it's more so to be in the mountains away from everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out, I'm going to tell the guy straight up, I don't want to go back. We're camping. If I'm paying you whatever, $5,000-$10,000 to do this, we're not staying in a cabin. If we're on a herd, screw walking the 4 or 5 miles out to walk back in the morning. Let's just sleep out here.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they do that for you.
I'm sure they would.
I don't know.
Either. But
I'm sure you can find that service.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the way I'd do it
Because
too.
I wouldn't want to be out there bougie. I mean, it's great that you pay for the money too. For the lodging. I know some of the meals are covered and stuff like that, but I want the full experience.
I was gonna say I'd rather have the full experience.
Yeah.
Now, if you're on like a Floppy Neck Island, yeah, I'd go home.
That's
That's
definitely
in Alaska though.
That's definitely a dream hunt. I don't know if that will ever happen though. It's very. I think I'd have to be retired and or start saving yesterday. It's pretty expensive up there.
Yeah, it's a lot of freaking money.
But
started saving 10 years ago.
Yeah, but I get why it's so expensive because those guys are putting their lives on the line every time they go out there, along with yours. It's so freaking thick. You can have a freaking grizzly or a brown bear, or whatever, up there, 5 feet from you. You won't even see it.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Yeah, it's
terrifying. Something that big to hunt back and not even know it's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, up there you ain't top the food chain there.
I'm gonna.
You're like medium level.
Not even. You're bottom.
Yeah.
I'm hunting. I'm gonna bow hunt Illinois this year too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
They're not. You don't have to get into a lottery system.
Over the counter. So the way I understand it, it's a little expensive. I think it's $450 or $475, but that's for your license, and Illinois forces you to get 2 tags, not so you get a buck tag and a doe tag.
And you probably have to shoot your doe before you shoot your buck.
I don't think so. But they force you to get 2 tags. I have to look into it. I don't think that's the way it is, but I've talked to other guys over there. They didn't fill their doe tag and they shot their buck. So, and obviously, if I go over there, I'm not. Yeah, it'd be great to trophy hunt, but nice little scrub buck comes through, 8-point or whatever.
Yeah. So, well, I think we can end it on that note. Yeah. Thank you guys
for sticking with us for 100 episodes.
Yeah. If you've been listening from the beginning, I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
A lot.
I need newer
listeners. Yeah, new listeners. You never listened to us, and you just tuned in for the 100th episode. Yeah. Thank you.
And shout out to all the other countries on the other side of the world that listen to us.
Yeah, there's a lot of other countries.
Very minute, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's wild. That one kind of blows my mind. But yes, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. And hopefully when we get the website up, we're going to have more merchandise that we can sell. Yeah. So that way you guys can help support us and our goals. Yeah. And even if you don't want to, we just want to get it out there so that way people can see our, podcast.
Yeah. I know I'm definitely excited to see where it's going to be, I guess this time next year. Next year will be 3 years.
Yeah, it's
just wild.
Yeah, we're starting to get in with some bigger ones.
Yep. So see where it goes. Be kind of cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting journey. Thank you for following us on our journey. So,
absolutely. And
as we end every podcast, stay safe.
Enjoy the hunt.
And know the outdoors.